is the platform. This is Rohana, where the blind girl get into the compartment. This is Rohana. The narrator already in the train.
I had the train compartment myself up to Ruhana. Then a girl got me. Her father saw her out. Seemed very anxious about her comfort and gave the girl detailed instructions as to where to keep her things, when not to lean out of windows, and how to avoid speaking to strangers. They called their goodbyes and the train pulled out of the station. As I was totally blind at the time, my eyes...
This is the narrator. This very man is the narrator. He is the narrator, he is the blind man. And now see that he is sitting near the window. Near the window. This is the narrator. This very person is the narrator. And he is telling the story. Continue.
Please what?
Since it is only light and darkness, it was unable to tell what the girl looked like. But I knew she wore slippers from the way they slapped against her heels. It would take me some time to discover something about her looks, and perhaps I never would. But I liked the sound of her voice and even the sound of her slippers.
Are you going to Tehran? I am going to
I must have been sitting in a dark corner because my voice started.
This girl, this is the blind girl. This is the blind girl, and that person was the narrator, the blind man, the blind young man, and this is the girl. The girl got into the compartment at Rohana.
Oh, I didn't know anyone else was there.
Well, it often happens that people with good eyesight go to see what is right in front of them. They have too much to take in, whereas people who cannot see or see very little have to take in only their essentials, whatever is just telling you on the remaining senses.
I didn't see you either, but I heard you comment.
I wonder if I would be able to prevent her from discovering that I am blind. Provided I keep to my seat, perhaps it shouldn't be too difficult.
I'm getting off at Saharanpur. My aunt is meeting me there.
Then I must not get familiar with you, because, you know,
Where are you going?
there and then to Masuri.
Oh, how lucky you are. I wish I were going to Masuri. I love the hills, especially in October.
Now the speaker is saying that, the narrator is saying that the October is the very good month to travel at Mussoorie. There are so many reasons. The first reason is that it is full of dahlias, and there are also another reasons. There are these the hills are covered with white dahlias. The sun is delicious. At night, you can sit in front of a log fire and drink a little brandy. Most of the tourists have gone, and the roads are quiet and almost deserted. Yes, October is the best time, and this is told by the narrator. Listening.
Yes, the hills are covered with dahlias, and the sun is delicious. And at night you can sit in front of the log fire and drink a little brandy. Most of the tourists have gone, and the roads are deserted. October is the best time.
October is the best time.
She was silent. I wonder if my words had touched her or whether she thought of me a romantic fool. Then I made a mistake.
What is it like outside?
What is like outside?
She seemed to find nothing strange in the question. Had she noticed already that I could not see? But the next question removed my doubts.
Why don't you look out of the window?
I moved easily along the berth and felt for the window ledge. The window was open and I faced it, making a pretense of studying the landscape. I heard the banging of the engine, the rumble of the wheels, and in my mind's eye would see television posts flashing by.
Have you noticed that the tree seems to be moving while we seem to be standing still?
That always happens. Do you see any animals?
No.
I knew that there were hardly any animals left in the forest near there. I turned from the window and faced the girl, and for a while we sat in silence.
You have an interesting face.
It's nice to be told that I have an interesting face. I'm tired of people telling me.
In a very interesting line, you have an interesting face. The boy is saying the girl that the girl has an interesting face. And the girl also replying that he is tired of listening to his compliment. এই পুরুষটি অর্থাৎ অন্ধ মানুষটি সে তখন বলছে তোমার মুখমণ্ডল খুবই চিত্তাকর্ষক। মেয়েটি বলছে তাতে সে বিন্দুমাত্র কোনো আহ্লাদিত না হয়ে সে বলছে যে আমার মুখটা যে ইন্টারেস্টিং, আমার মুখটা যে খুব ভালো, এটা কিন্তু অনেকেই বলেছে এবং সেই কারণে আমি শুনে শুনে কিন্তু ক্লান্তি অনুভব করছি। This is the English.
I already do this.
I was being quite daring, but it was a safe remark. Few girls can resist flattery. She laughed pleasantly, a clear ringing laugh.
Oh, so you do have a pretty face. Well, an interesting face can also be seen.
You are a very gallant young man.
You are a very gallant young man. Listen to it. The woman
I thought I
also
would try
saying
to
that
laugh.
you are also a gallant young
Of
man.
laughter only made me feel troubled and lonely.
And we'll be at your station soon.
And they are sitting
Thank
close.
goodness it's a short
তারা
journey.
ছিল
I can't wait to sit in the train for more than 2 or 3 hours. Goodbye.
Yet I was prepared to sit there for almost any length of time, just to listen to her talking. Her voice had the sparkle of a mountain stream.
Aramul Islami.
As soon as she left the train, she would forget our brief encounter, but it would stay with me for the rest of the journey and for some time after.
This is the very interesting moment. ছেলেটি বলছে, মেয়েটি বলছে এবারে আমাদের স্টেশনে নামতে হবে। আমি 2 ঘন্টা বা 3 ঘন্টার বেশি থাকতে পারি না, আমার খুব অসুবিধা হয়। ছেলেটি বলছে যে আমার যতক্ষণ খুশি আমি বুঝতে পারি শুধুমাত্র এই মেয়েটির গলার কণ্ঠস্বর শোনার জন্য।
Engines whistle shaked, the carriage wheels changed the sound and rhythm. The girl got up and began to collect her things.
Aramul is coming.
I wonder if she got her hair in a bun, or if it was plaited. Perhaps it was hanging loose over her shoulders, or was it cut very short? The train drew slowly into the station. Outside there was shouting of porters and vendors and a high-pitched female voice near the carriage door. That voice must have belonged to the girl's aunt. She was standing very close to me, so close that the perfume from her hair was tantalizing. I wanted to raise my hand and touch her, but she moved away. Only the scent of perfume still lingered where she had stood. There was some confusion in the doorway. A man getting into the compartment stammered an apology. Then the door banged and the door was shut out again. He returned to my berth. The guard blew his whistle and we moved off. Once again I had a game to play and a new fellow traveler. The train gathered speed, the wheels took up the sound, and the carriage groaned and shook. He found a window and sat in front of it, staring into the daylight that was darkness forever. So many things were happening outside the window. It could be a fascinating game guessing what went on out there. The man who had entered the compartment broke into my rescue.
You must be disappointed. I'm not really as attractive travel companion as the one just left. She was an interesting girl. Did she keep her hair short or long? I don't remember. It was her eyes that I noticed, not her hair.
The girl got off at Saharanpur. Maybe Saharanpur নেমে গেছে. Her passenger has already get into the compartment. Say compartment education. And still the boy was in emotional mood. And he is asking the question whether the hair of the girl long or short. That very person, the third passenger replied that I have not noticed, I have not seen the hairstyle, the hair, whether it is short or long, but I have seen the eyes. The eyes are very beautiful, but they are of no use. Now listen.
She had beautiful eyes, but they were of no use to her. She was blind. Didn't you notice?
This is the end of the story. What do you think?
কেটে দিন ওটা
In short stories. Short story, The Eyes Have It.
You have it.
It is famous short story of Ruskin Bond.
Ruskin Bond.
Ruskin Bond is a very famous short story writer, and he has also written so many books. The Room on the Roof, The Angry River, Red in the Mountains are his famous books, his works. Ruskin Bond is an Indian writer of British descent.
British descent.
Started writing at an early age as his first literary venture. Now, The Eyes Have It is his famous and very interesting short story, and it has been taken from contemporary Indian English stories.
Contemporary Indian English stories.
Later it was included in many other collections with different titles,
Different titles.
such as The Eyes Are Not Here, The Girl
On the
on
train.
the Train.
Other titles.
Now I am also repeating it. The Eyes Are Not Here, The Girl on the Train. This is the story. It is told using the first person narrative.
First person narrative. Remember
The
it.
incident
First person
in the
narrative.
story
I.
in a train compartment,
Train compartment.
and the narrator himself is a blind young man.
The narrator
It
is
is
the
that
client.
he was not aware, but when the incident happens, he is quite blind. The story begins when he listens to a couple sing their
A
daughter.
couple she off.
They seem quite anxious.
Anxious.
The narrator strikes off a conversation with a girl because he is attracted to the sound of her voice. The girl is first surprised when she hears him speak, but soon the two of them are discussing the passing scenery. The narrator, not Ruskin Bond here, the narrator pretends that he can see out of the window, but he is actually relying on his memories of the journeys he had made on the same train. When he was able to see, finally the train stops and the girls aunt comes to meet her. As the train pulls away, the man enters the compartment. The narrator continues.
Now the question answer session. I shall ask you some questions and you have to give the answer. And I think you have understood, enjoyed the video and also audio. I shall just ask you a question and you have to give the answer whether you have understood or not. Now at first say, what is the name of the short story? Please raise your hand. What is the name of the short story? What is the name of the short story? The Eyes Have It. Very good. Thank you. Now say, who is the writer? Who is the writer of the short story? Who is the writer of the short story?
Famous Indian short story writer Ruskin Bond.
rustic bond. What is the identity? What is the identity means পরিচিতি. Who is rustic bond? Will give the answer. Who is rustic bond? What is the identity? What is the identity? Now, you stand up. Yes. He is a Indian writer of British descent. That means তিনি ইংরেজদের বংশে জন্মগ্রহণ করলেও তিনি একজন ভারতীয় লেখক। Now say from where is this story taken? Is taken? কোথা থেকে নেওয়া হয়েছে? গল্পটা নেওয়া হয়েছে কোথা থেকে? The source of the story, source. Very good, very good. Sit down. Thank you. And the girl has given the answer, right answer. The right answer is that the eyes habit has been taken from the contemporary Indian English stories. Contemporary Indian English stories. Very good. And what are the alternative title? Alternative title of this story. Alternative title. You.
The eyes are not here. Is the contemporary alternative title of this
Of the story is
the eyes are.
the eyes.
The eyes are. But
You.
The title of the short story, The Eyes Have Been Ours. The eyes are not here. The girl on the tree.
Yes. There are two titles. Sit down. There are two titles. The first title is The Eyes Are Not Here. The eyes are not here. There is also another title. The title is The Girl on the Train. The Girl on the Train. The Eyes Habit is a romantic short story. It is a short story of a conversation of two young boys, boy and girl. Now, it is a romantic short story. What type of short story it is? Now say, raise your hand. কি ধরনের গল্প? I already told that it is romantic short story between two young boy and girl. Now give the answer. Raise your hand. Now stand up. Now say, it is a
Romantic short story.
yes. Very good. It is a romantic short story. The Eyes Habit is a romantic short story. It is a one type of romance. The romance in the train compartment between two passengers. Young lady and young man. And we have already seen in the video that the narrator himself became slightly emotional. And he praised the beauty of the girl, the beauty of the face of the girl. মেয়েটির মুখের সৌন্দর্য সে বর্ণনা করেছে। And also the girl also praised him as a gallant young man. Now there are three characters. There are three characters. The first character is, now say raise your hand. You say the blind girl. The first character is the blind girl. The second character, you. Yes. The blind man. There is also another character. Now say the third passenger. There are also another inactive characters, not very active. Now boys. Now you say there are also another character, but they are not active. কিছু চরিত্র ছিল তারা কিন্তু সক্রিয় না, সেই চরিত্র yes, aunt, the aunt of the girl who has come to receive the girl at Saharanpur, the aunt, and also the parents of the girl.